Good morning, everyone. For anyone who's just starting to watch these videos now, I'll explain a little bit about what I do. At night when I go to bed, I ask my guides to give me guidance in my dreams because I often receive messages from my guides in my dreams. And now I'm asking for specific guidance for all of us in this moment in time. A message that we can all use. And this morning I had a really interesting message dream. And it was a house dream. And I was together with my husband and our 5-year-old son in the house that I first lived in Brooklyn. That was my parents' house and also my grandparents' house. And we were thinking about moving somewhere, and for whatever reason I was in this house. And we were walking around the house and just looking around, and it was interesting. It was like no one had lived in it since my grandparents, since it was sold many years ago, and some of the parts were very old, and some of the parts were brand new, like untouched and ready to be lived in again. And at first I thought, oh wow, we're in this house. It's from like so far in my past. But at the same time, we were looking for a place to live, and at first I hadn't even considered it a place to live. But then now I was walking around thinking, well, this would be totally suitable because it's like there's so much of it is perfectly fine and livable, and not only that, but like practical. Like for example, I need a space to work because I work from home. So, and once you walk in the door, there was my grandmother's sewing table was like right there with her sewing machine. And I thought, oh, I could sit here at this table and work right here. This is great. And then there was another room that was decorated like a little boy's room. I thought, this is fantastic. There's already a little boy's room here. And then there was and this was a very odd, strange part of it. There was a bag of grains. Someone had left a bag of grains there, and you know how sometimes you have maybe like a jar of oats or whatever, buckwheat, millet, whatever, and in wherever it came from, sometimes they contain things like moth eggs or something like that, and then they hatch. That happened, except it was with animals. Like there was a tiny little mouse in there eating the grains, and I'm thinking, wow, these grains are from like so many years ago, and they're still there, and they're still giving sustenance to this mouse. But then there was another mouse there that was starving. He was not getting enough sustenance, and another mouse that was dead, and then there were two little Shih Tzu puppies in there, who had another puppy, who had a baby. Like they were fine. I think the message of the dream, to me, the way I interpret it is, in this moment, we have the seeds from the past that we can build anew. We're going through a time of great transition every one of us in the whole world. And we have an opportunity to make our lives new, to make new decisions in terms of how we want things to be structured. Like, for example, school. Schools, the way we normally, the conventional type of school, maybe is not the best way to do school moving forward. Maybe it's not the best structure for most children to learn in. Maybe schools need to be smaller. Maybe they need to be different. Maybe they need to be outside a lot more, and so I think basically the message is saying, it's about death and birth being very natural parts of life. Some of the animals in the bag had passed away, and some were thriving. And that's just the natural order of things. Everything, organic things die and things are born. And it's the same with the larger parts of our lives. I think now is a time that we can remake our lives in a way that's thoughtful, in a way that we have more control over, in a way that we want to head into our future. So we're going through a huge transition We don't have to throw away the past like, oh, that was the past, it's all, bad, let's fix everything and change everything. No, we can take seeds from the past and build on that to make the world the way we want it to be, the way we always felt like, it should be like this or it should be like that. Anyway, and not just the world, but also in our personal lives. So anyway, if this resonates with you, let me know. Let me know in the comments. If you interpret it differently, let me know in the comments. If there's something specific you want me to ask about, let me know in the comments. And that's it. Have an awesome day.